Yes. Right before we came here, I'm going to Chipotle. There's 2 Chipotles that are the exact distance.
Wait, we got to do the like, subscribe thing. We should do a little welcome. Like, hey, welcome to... Is it lame?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it lame? That's a good question.
I don't want people to feel like, oh, I haven't watched any of the episodes before. What's this guy talking about?
Yeah.
But you don't need to know anything.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I got to stay up to date on all their, Sandy Hook.
Yeah, we got Sandy Hook's over. Anything
No.
like you either believe in it or you don't.
Yeah.
So rap.
Yeah. So it's like, you're right. We should be like a professional, like the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah, we should do a little intro.
Start to do a monologue or duologue. Is that a thing?
Oh man,
dialogue.
You want to write it?
It's called dialogue.
The beauty of doing this yeah, that's what that. What did you say? Duologue.
Duologue.
Dude, that's. You know what? I didn't correct you. When you said it.
Sometimes you learn what a word is as you're saying it.
I have so many. When people misspeak. This tries, when someone says something like a word wrong and people will make fun of them for saying the word wrong. I'm like, hey, let's not do that anymore. Let's just fucking get over it, man.
Dude, bad news. It's like, you can't make someone feel bad. She's all up here, dude.
Yeah, man, she likes you, dude.
She's triggered.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make someone feel bad for not how to pronounce a word, especially when you go to a restaurant and there's some kind of...
dude.
You ever been to it's fun when you get to a restaurant that's like so nice that they don't even have like names for dishes anymore. It's just the ingredients. It's like pork shank, fennel, Tibetan mustard dust. And you're like, what the... You know
it's not like bourbon street steak or...
It's not bourbon street. It's
Oriental chicken salad.
It's not a bloomin' onion,
It's like...
If your food has a just name...
Yeah. Tequila lime chicken.
Yeah.
You're at Applebee's.
Yeah, tequila lime chicken.
That was good.
Hold the chicken. You know what I'm saying? God, how many chicks have made that joke at Applebee's?
That's the girl you take with your Best Buy commission to Applebee's. She makes that joke.
Dude, yeah. She's like, I'll have the tequila chicken.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Hold the chicken.
Hold the...
Pick her up, dude. She likes you.
Issues. No, I can't. I'm kind of
you're low-key allergic. Yeah.
I had to fire off that text, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to be a little bitch. But no, I'm fired up.
Okay.
I went to Chipotle before I came here. There's 2 Chipotles by my house. They're the exact same distance away.
Yeah.
One has far superior service, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to go for it. It looks like. She just kind of wanted to go there. I was like, you know what? It's a little bit easier to go to the closer one. With worse service, I will go to that one. So go to this place, dude. Go to the Chipotle. Yeah. It's a little bit of a line. Chipotle's in LA don't really have a line all the time. I've noticed this. Have you noticed this?
I'm going to angle this a little bit toward you.
Have you noticed this?
I'm the sound
Was
queen.
the audio bad?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good.
I would have been pissed.
You're good. Yeah.
Chipotle's here don't have lines. Have you noticed this? People in LA don't fuck with Chipotle as much just because there's so many.
All right, I'll let you go.
Better options.
I'll let you go.
You don't think so?
Just go. Go.
It's an unrelated tangent.
I feel you.
Say your piece now.
I feel like
before we embark.
You know what? I'll back you up. I think Chipotle's on the way out. It's not as hot as it used to be.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's a little bit of
prison food.
There's a little bit of a line. I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, whatever. There's a little bit of line. I'm there with my girlfriend. I'm just looking around, whatever, kind of waiting. Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Before you get up there, which at Chipotle a bit much, But what are you gonna do? Leave the park? So I'm waiting, and then. Guess what?
Speed is also their thing.
Not at this Chipotle.
Not at this Chipotle. It should. It's like Jimmy John's. Like speed is.
They're making it in front of you. There's nothing to be done.
Right.
So finally, there's one lady. There's like a redheaded, younger lady, and I'm trying to describe her look. It's certainly like she's seen the road. You know what I mean? Like she's seen some things. Like
haggard.
You ever meet not haggard, but you see people who like. Male or female, you see people who are pretty put together. They look like their clothes, everything, but you see kind of on their face like some craters.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Like you're seeing relics of a past life.
I know the look.
You know what I'm saying?
I know the look.
The chinks in the armor.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's that like okay. I have a. Can I sidebar on this?
Go in sidebar.
Okay, this is what I've noticed. Okay, this is offensive, but chicks from Kentucky. I think they have like one hot year. Because they like chain smoke all the time, and they're like Probably, yeah, exactly. They're on like
they only bloom at this one time.
They seriously bloom for like maybe like 2 years if they're lucky, and then it's like okay, maybe they're like 20 or something like that, and they reach like their prime hotness. But they've begun the behaviors that are going to send them down the road to crater face.
Yeah,
well,
that's doing Kentucky. I didn't call anyone a crater face.
I did.
What I'm saying is, you're a lady in Kentucky, or dude. If you're a person in Kentucky, you're aging 3 times the rate of anyone else. Yes,
that's what it is.
They smoke more cigarettes than anyone else. Right. They grow all the country's tobacco, or a lot of it, very cheap. That shit'll happen. That's what.
So what I'm saying is, I know the look. Go ahead.
You know the look. So I'm at this Chipotle, and there's a lady in front of me. She's a little road worn.
Yeah.
And this is the first thing that comes out of her mouth. She's the last person in front of me before me and my girlfriend get to order. She walks up, holding her phone, looking at her phone the whole time. Not a good start. Very troublesome. She gets up there, and he's like, hey, what can I get for you? She's like, okay, so hold on, I have a lot. No.
Okay.
No. That's fucked up, dude.
Why?
You know what? You've never been in that situation where you're waiting in Chipotle and the person right in front of you, the direct person right in front of you is like looking at their phone. They walk up like, okay, so I have a lot. Let's just start out with we're gonna do 2 burrito bowls, and I'm like,
oh, okay, I could see this being that. Yeah,
she
keep
said,
going.
Okay, I have a lot. It's gonna be 6 things.
Okay.
She's ordering 6, which I go from white face to red. I've really.
Are you in a hurry to get here or no? Are you in a rush?
A little bit,
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get here on
time.
Okay,
cool.
I'm texting you.
Yeah, you're a little
saying,
bit.
Hey,
okay, I understand. You're like, this could put me in a position where I'm scarfing, and I want to be scarfing.
This could put me into the red zone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to. I try to live my life outside of the red zone. I'm not trying to be rushed at any point.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's like, okay, so I got 6 things. So let's start out. We're gonna do 2 burrito bowls, and then my dude, every stereotype that you could have about the prototype Karen who would go to a Chipotle and really ruin the lives
Care
of the staff.
Bear. Yeah, dude.
This is her.
Okay.
She's like, so we're gonna do 2 bowls. Let's just do rice. And she's like, well, little more rice. Come on, and she's saying it like she's like a little bit more. And then things going on, and she's like,
is she trying to be fun?
No, she's being very particular on every single one. She's like, "Look, too much rice, too much. Can you take some out?" The very first bowl.
No.
Very first bowl, he puts in the rice, and she's like, "Can you take some of that out?"
Wait, so she says she asks for more, then asks for less.
Yes.
Fuck this bitch.
Yes.
Fuck this bitch.
This is who we're dealing with, right?
Go ahead.
This red-headed crater.
Yeah, crater face.
I didn't say that.
I didn't
say that.
Dude, crater face could be the worst.
This woman could be the worst human person on planet Earth, and I would still feel bad calling anyone a crater face.
Yeah, it's a bad name.
But she did have a face full of craters, and I don't feel bad about that because of what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Less rice, more beans. Can I do a little bit more beans? Let's little light on the sour cream, and then this is the best part. She was like, so for this one, can I get pork? And he puts the pork on there. She's like, is that the normal amount of pork? And he's like, and she's like, sorry, it's just I usually get more than that. All
right,
whole time keeps going. Just
does he
this.
put more pork on?
Yes, he does.
He does. Dude, it worked.
They're slaves. Yeah.
A little bit of respect for Crater Face. Finessing the double meat without the cost.
Worst nightmare. And I'm just standing behind there, trying not to videotape or something. Just a pure example of someone. Dude, first of all, if you walk up to a Chipotle and you order 6 things in line, you're an asshole. You're an asshole.
I'm trying to. Okay,
Use
I need
the app. Which we'll get to.
Go ahead, but I'm not gonna say that that's the asshole move. I'm gonna understand if I'm gonna be like, hey, I have an order of 6. I'm gonna say what's the best way to do this? I have them all written down, what they need to be on all of them. What's the most efficient way? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna understand, but I don't think doing that.
You got to use the
I don't
app.
think
you are not allowed. If you go to a Chipotle, you are not allowed to order more than 2 items.
Okay,
maybe 3. I still frown upon it. 2's okay. 1's certainly okay.
Go on.
0's the best. So she's going through all this thing. Get a little pork, a little less pork. Terribly mean. Just not much. She's like, and then at the end, she's like, all right, so I got these 2 taco little kids meal thing. She's like, so no cheese on that one, and then he starts putting like a little bit of cheese on it. Like, he just misheard her. She's ordering 6 things. By the way, me and Maureen have split up at this point because the staff has no idea what to do. So they start making her thing, my girlfriend's thing first, and then somehow they're like, okay, we'll take you down because this lady's in the middle. So now we're split up. Now we're officially split up.
Oh, so they let her cut, not you.
They let her cut and not me because they started making it. They all got clusterfuck at the Chipotle. This lady's hogging up the line, going way out. You know, she's like, no cheese, and then like the guy accidentally puts like a little couple shreds of cheese on it. She's like, oh my god, I said no cheese. It wasn't supposed to be for that one. And he's like, oh, do you want me to like remake it? Or she's like, just take all the cheese off. And it's like 4 strands. And he's like, okay. And then she's like, okay. In the second one, as much cheese as you can. Honestly, he loves cheese. This is for real. How it's going down. I'm like, you just yelled in for who are your children? These little cheese goblins, like
little crater face cheese goblins.
One of them is like load me up with, and the other one if it's like a lactose allergy. Like, what is your family? You know, and then also, as this is all going on, clusterfuck. I'm timing it on my phone. 8.5 minutes.
Is the kitchen staff pretty infuriated as well?
They're pretty upset because here's the thing. She turns to me. She's like, sorry, it's just as annoying for me as it is for you. I know.
Says to you?
Says it to me. And I was just like, Like, I didn't
she
even really
said that to you?
Yeah, she's like, sorry.
Dude, you gotta choke a bitch.
Yeah. And I was just like, I did one of these. I did like, I'm not a big confrontational guy, you know, in public. I'll talk shit about you on the internet, and I'll fester on it for weeks.
You'll let it poison you from the inside out.
So she did this. She's like, sorry, it's just as annoying for me as it is for you. And I was just like, this was my ready?
Yeah, that's your look. It's your smoldering rage.
Yeah.
That's how you say, I'm not on your team. Listen, Crater Face.
In my head, I was like, I hope your kid gets drafted in a war. Mm-hmm. Like, that was what was going on in my head. But outside, I was like,
dude, all right, I've got to go ahead. We're
here. We're here.
Yeah.
So I
want to come back to wishing a draft upon someone. Okay, go ahead.
I've done that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
At the very end, you know, she's going through. She's like, sorry, this is the best way to do it. I don't know another way to do it. And then the employee was like, well, you could use the app and order online.
Sassed.
Yeah, he sassed. He was like, you could order online. That's usually the best way to do it for big orders. And she's like, but then you can't pay in cash, right? And I was like, okay, now cash is what's going on? Who are you?
Right.
Where did these craters come from? You're a cash only?
You know where the craters came from.
I don't trust any cash only people. So this is starting to come together. This chick is definitely a stripper.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Oh, really? Was
be.
She cute? For a crater face, was she cute?
Dude, stop saying crater face. We can't call people crater face.
Wow. I love
Unless
the
this
vitriol
is an
you have.
Movie with Molly Ringwald. We're not allowed to call anyone a crater face bitch, all right? Even though she was.
I feel like the vitriol you have against this woman, and you still won't let me call her a crater face.
Because my anger is more passionate than to be degraded
to her looks.
To me saying,
got it.
Just a crater face.
That's fair. I'll shut up.
Her crater face attitude did not define her.
Right.
It did to me.
Right.
But I don't know, you know, what the rest of her
got it.
was.
Okay, I completely understand.
And she was like, well, we can't, you know, then she was like, hey, you can't do cash. She's like, yeah, sorry, you got to pay before. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, I can't do it then. And I was like, I'm standing there. I'm like, still split up, still just chilling behind you 8.5 minutes, which is quite a while.
Right.
To get your order made. Chipotle. Not saying, you know, I don't got the time, but. And then I don't know what happened. Oh, and then I went out and someone had parked like 3 inches from my car, and I just wanted to believe that it was her.
Yeah.
To just kind of complete. You ever do that?
Sure.
You ever hate someone for such valid reasons that you start making up lies to just fuel your own? Dude, you make up lies about the person to just fuel your own storyline that you created about them.
Well, it gets confusing when you're attributing the hate to different things. You're like, let's just all pile it onto one person.
Yeah, it's pile it on. It's like you hate someone at work. She's like always, you know, boss like always on your ass. And one day you see their car. He's like, of course he would have a fucking white car. White car.
White cars are for assholes.
Yeah. And you just kind of go from there.
No, I do too.
What is he doing now? I bet he
also
bangs prostitutes.
Right. Yeah. Like, everyone with a white car bangs prostitutes in their car. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Having a white car is somehow trashier now. White car used to be class. Not anymore.
I don't
You know what? You know what rich now is? It's like gunmetal, like
matte black.
You
Yeah,
see?
that's
like
a flex.
Phantom black or
Yeah.
just, that. I feel like that's not loud, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
a
like,
little bit of
this shit-
texture on there.
Get
Yeah.
a little Cybertruck
That's flex.
that looks like a bazooka.
Yeah, I ain't doing that, dude. I don't try to like.
No.
I don't flex, dude. I want people to think I'm broke. I don't want people asking for money or anything like that.
That's why I drive the car I do.
Yeah, be
So
low key.
I want people to. I just don't want to be singled out. You know, that's why I drive mine.
Dude, I wanted to say, okay, I have two things on your story. When you were attributing the person that parked right next to you, 3 inches from you, to that woman, sometimes you just want to add more rage to the fire. And I realized this. I was in an argument with someone we do this. You do this? You probably had like rage fantasies after, like, I tell her.
Yeah, this is the hate heroin.
Oh, yeah, I tell her this.
Yeah.
I tell her what's up, and then I say this. Dude, I was doing that, and I realized, dude, hate is warm.
Yeah, it does warm you. It
feels
like fire. It's fire. You're literally playing with fire.
It's
like
yeah.
it can warm you.
Yeah.
For a shorter period of time, but
It's
if you
like
stay into it
cozy.
long enough, you smell bad. You smell
True.
like hate.
Yeah.
And you're sweating, and your body temperature, like it's not good in the long run, but it's quite a rush.
Isn't
when you
it
can
weird?
really lay into someone in your head.
Yeah.
And you imagine this alternate universe where you could just, if for just 1 second, be the person you are inside your brain.
Yeah.
Outside of your brain.
I'm working on it.
Me too, but
I
that's
wanna
why
be
the
him.
fantasy's so good. Is your fantasy is not about the hate. Your fantasy is about being 100% authentic.
Yeah. Just saying how you feel at every moment.
In that moment, I was like, dude, but then it's the balance, because you can't just let it rip. Like in that moment, what I wanted to be, she's like, sorry, this is just as bad for me as it is for you. I'm like, it's not. Like I can guarantee you that it's not, because you have food right now.
Right.
And I don't.
Right.
And I'm getting a salad.
Right.
And so this already sucks.
Right.
All right? Mm-hmm. I'm getting a salad because I don't want to be fatter.
Right.
And then you ruin I have to rush to get the order done just so I don't like curb and be like, give me a burrito.
Right.
I have to be like, salad. And then
Right.
finally they put the
You
got
gotta
to
lock it down.
I got to lock it down and be like, okay.
I can't fuck this up.
Yes,
I already said salad. I can't
go back. Like
Right.
you got it's like being a gambler.
Yeah.
You're just like, just three. And then
Right.
they're like, okay. You're like, but we're like 5.
Once you say, that's why I'm at Jimmy John's. Once I say unwich, I'm like, can I get that unwich? And I'm like, all right.
You crossed the hurdle.
Right.
We're the same thing. You're like, I made the hardest part done.
Right.
I've sealed my fate. Good or bad, the fate is sealed.
Because it's embarrassing when you're like, you know what? Fill that thing with bread.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because you don't want people to see you reaching your logical end. You know,
because it's you. They're watching you be defeated. You're like,
yes,
I'm succumbing to.
That's
my
it.
impulse.
They're watching. Their presence is the last straw of the camel's back. You know what I mean? It's just like, there it is, and there he crumbled.
Right,
There's the house of cards.
The only thing between him and like not being a fat ass was me.
Yeah.
The embarrassment you would feel.
Yeah, of just getting the salad. Which, by the way, the salads at Chipotle, I keep getting them. They're so horrendous.
You throw some beans on it?
No.
Throw some beans on it,
I don't carb. I'm trying not to
Yeah,
carb.
it's slow
man.
carb.
It sucks.
Throw a couple
I'm gonna
beans
die.
on. That's what I do. I just throw a couple beans on. Do
Yeah, a
double meat.
legume is good every now and then. But
Yeah, it's
God,
not
man,
bad.
I just can't. I don't like how obsessed I was with hating this woman.
Yeah.
And because think about all the things we said about her, just fueled by my own anger of
Right.
being inconvenienced. I've come up with this hypothesis that this lady's a prostitute or a stripper.
Right.
Definitely a stripper. She was.
So she was like
She had
kind
a
of.
pink phone case. You
but-
can't be haggard with a pink phone case. You're a stripper. Like that's usually what that means.
Okay. Was she Kentucky hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying though?
Because here's another thing I want to bring up, dude.
Yeah.
If you're Kentucky hot, that means people do think you're hot, and then you think like, you know what, this behavior is okay because people think I'm hot.
Yeah. Well, you
And
know.
you know what?
Here's the
she
thing.
She looked at you and said, it's just as annoying for me as it is for you, because she was like, she thought you would kind of like fawn over her to a degree.
She might. Well, I mean, I'm there with my girlfriend. You know, the one thing, but it's also.
Oh, she didn't care.
She's like, I'll steal any man.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids who I'm filling up with pinto beans tonight. And they're just gonna shit everywhere in my house.
Paying with money that's been in my cooch.
Oh, dude, it was horrendous. I shouldn't.
Ones.
I feel bad for assuming all those things about her, but man, I would be hard pressed. Can you imagine a reality show where people's thoughts are secretly broadcast without them knowing, in just situations like that? Like the lady in front of you. Okay, so I'm gonna get. You know what bothers me is how you start.
Yeah.
How you start. If you're gonna have a big order, which you shouldn't.
Right.
If you're gonna have a big order.
Yeah.
In the very first, she's like, okay, so I'm gonna have a lot. You're building this. You just up the tension,
right?
Intentionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so it's gonna be a lot. Like you're making it sound bad. If you had just gone up and be like, okay, I need 6 burrito bowls, they'd be like, okay, well you're 6. But you're just like, all right, so it's gonna be a lot. We'll just do 4 burrito bowls to start out. We're just gonna start out with that. And like you're like, you relish this fucking center of gravity that you created this Chipotle.
What would have been the best if the person that was taking the order and like assembling the first part of the burrito was like, you know what?
No.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, go.
I would love to see someone be like, you know what?
Yeah, we all clap.
You're gonna be what we don't ever come back to the store. What you're doing right now and the way you think that it's okay. How can you think that's okay?
It's a slave owner mentality.
Whoa.
That's what it is.
There, you'll call her the slave owner mentality, but not a crater face.
I'll say that behavior,
you'll slander her character, but not her face.
Yes. No, because it's more than that.
That's the worst thing you can call. That's the ultimate diss to like a white person.
Yeah.
To call them a bad human being.
It is, man. You know what it is? This new idea that we all have of Karen, right? That's the hot thing right now is Karen. Don't be a Karen. Well, Karen's not new.
Yeah,
the idea of the entitled white, somewhat boomer, older than you. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I think it is a slave owner mentality of just like old white. I'm doubling down on this.
All right, go ahead.
Of old like white chicks and white dudes going into restaurants thinking that they're owed everything. It's this idea that you walk into a place and you're like, you have no correlation between the amount of money you spend and the service that you get. Okay, like you can't walk into a Chipotle and then think that you're gonna be waited on,
right?
Like you're going
to Masters,
to goddamn Ruth's Chris, Ruth's. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah,
it's this idea. I think it's passed down. I think it's so like ingrained in people's souls, like through their bloodline, that it comes like the form now. 200 years ago, they'd be calling like, shots.
A crater-faced lady at Chipotle paying with cash, buying tacos for her kids, not old money, buddy.
No.
Where'd she get the mentality?
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm talking about this idea of coming in and being like, all right, everyone, all the employees, like, you're here to help me. Like, I can give them money to a restaurant, and I still am like, thank you. Like, I have so much...
Yeah, working at a restaurant, you're like, hey, me coming in made your day
worse.
I
fucked your day up. I know. I'm sorry. But I have to eat. So
be easy.
Be easy. Don't you want to be easy? Don't you want to make friends?
Yep.
And not enemies?
That's how I live my life.
This bitch made 2 today. Yep.
That's, you know what my grandpa always said?
What?
Be nice to everyone. They could be on your jury.
That's true.
I was like, and he was like a pastor. He was going to be like convicted of rape.
Be nice to everyone. They could be on your jury.
Yeah.
That's a good way of thinking about it.
It really is.
Yeah,
he
except for
all the time.
He's just like, well, 3 of them flipped in your trial and they're being paid off, and one of them doesn't believe in the death penalty. So like you're spared.
You should have been nicer.
You should have been nicer. Really, you left it up. You Aaron Hernandez to this, and now nobody's got your back.
That's true. If you're Aaron Hernandez, though, you deserve everything.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to talk about Aaron Hernandez. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Should we talk about Aaron? I have a story I want to get to real quick. Or do you have more on Chipotle?
No. Okay. I need to get off this because I'm gonna be
I'm
gonna be awake tonight.
Okay, yeah. You gotta cool off. You gotta cool off from a rage buzz.
I hate this idea that people come in and feel as if everyone. They own the employees. Like, people have this idea that just because they're giving the fucking business money, they in turn have ownership over the people who work there. You fucking don't.
Right.
You have ownership over the product that you're shoving in your fat mouth. That's for sure.
Yeah. But that's an American ideology is the customer is always
right.
right.
Well, guess what, bud? What defines America? Right. Our fucking slave trade horrendous past. It's all connected.
You got
dude.
a point.
I think it's all connected.
Dude, you're wise. Well, this should be on. We should be on CNN.
How
dude.
do we not? How is this not on?
How do we not?
BBC. I don't really understand that.
Wow. This is hot shit, dude. Any more
We're
on
learned,
slave trade?
No, I don't know if I've ever hated someone so much that I compared their existence to the slave trade. But I wish I could say I didn't stand by it.
Right. Dude.
What was your story?
Okay, it kind of like triggered in my mind. It didn't fill me with. It wasn't rage, okay, but this is like kind of like just like gym etiquette type stuff, right?
Oh my god.
So, usually everyone's really cool, and like if you're on a machine, people will kind of, oh, are you on? And sometimes you have really good moments with people where they'll ask you like, oh, are you almost done there? Or, oh, you're going on here, and you have this moment where you're like, oh, I'm almost done there. Oh yeah, take your time. I'm gonna go. When you have an interaction with someone and you're like, oh, we're on the same page. We're both like considering each other's needs.
You're communicating
easily. Yes, you're like, oh, we're considering each other's needs. Like, you know what? I'll come back to it. And then you both feel like you both leave, and you're both like, man, that guy was awesome.
It's a good guy. That's empathy. That's the power of empathy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what makes the world go forward.
You go in your separate ways, and then you see each other next time at the gym. You're like, oh, what's up, man? You're both like,
that's a cool guy.
That guy. If someone's whooping his ass, I'm there.
I'm
dude.
stepping in.
I've never fought anyone in my life, but I'm gonna.
Dude, that guy fucking. I learned everything I need to know about this guy.
Right.
Through that
interaction, I'm on his team.
He was raised well.
Right.
He's worked some good jobs. Mm-hmm. He's made some money. He's lost some money.
Yeah.
More importantly, he's lost some.
And if he's at the gym and he's beating the shit out of someone,
yes.
I'm going to beat the shit out of that guy too.
Yeah, because that guy's a piece of garbage.
I don't know what he did, but it was pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up if this guy, who's always cool to me about being like, hey, on the elliptical, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Right.
Thanks, bud.
That's my guy.
If he's punching a guy in the throat.
Right.
What did he do?
I'll hit him from the back.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. I'll choke him out.
Get in there.
Man.
Do what you gotta
this guy's got to go.
And then you find out when the cops come that the guy you thought was your friend is actually like a rage-filled monster.
It was Aaron Hernandez.
It was Aaron Hernandez. You were working out with Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you're wanted for the murder of Odin Lloyd. Please come in. You're like, oh, fuck, I thought he was cool.
I thought he was cool.
And then you're at home watching the documentary. And you're like, he was always courteous.
He just wanted to fuck me.
He just wanted to fuck me, apparently. Which, I don't know. Listen, here... They're just saying they're saying the documentary on Netflix.
Oh, no. Whoa, what do you got, dude? He's saying he's not gay?
I'm not.
I thought you were like, I can't believe they're tarnishing the name, calling him gay. That's fucked up.
What if that was my take?
You go murder her, but don't.
What if that was my take on the Aaron Hernandez talk? I was like, dude, they're calling him gay. Can you believe it?
Yeah, man.
Whoa, I don't know what's up with. You know who we got here is another Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, like, hey, man. I don't know.
Dude, I watched that documentary. And listen, man, his dad hated gay people. That probably was tough. He didn't have a good. And the fucked up thing, man, is his dad dies, and then his mom just goes off and starts banging like this other random dude.
And then his mom wanted a cut of that money, his contract with the Pats.
Oh my God. Nonetheless, it's a whole nature. It brings up nature versus nurture.
It almost makes me think like no human is really responsible for their own choices because they're just a product of their experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you think that. But you know what? Here's the thing. People called me gay in high school. I didn't ice a guy at a construction site.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
I derailed your story.
Wait.
But
while we're on, this is the last thing I want to say on Aaron Hernandez. Here's my theory on it. I think his dad beat the shit out of him.
He did, for sure.
Right. I think he beat the shit out of him, and there were probably 1 or 2 incidents where it just went too far, and his frontal lobe just got destroyed. So I think
he had the autopsy on Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah.
His brain had CTE levels that were seen in like adult.
Yeah.
It was full on CTE, worse than like almost any case that they had seen.
So I think a lot of that came outside of football and from his dad.
You think, dude, he got beat up in the game too.
True.
He got beat up in the game.
But I think he made choices.
But boy, what a career.
He was a good TE, man. He was good.
He was good.
He was. I don't think he was ever a Pro Bowler. I just looked that up. I don't think he was. That was just weird.
Yeah, no one cares.
He had some killer
He's
seasons.
fine.
Anyway,
nobody gives a fuck. So you're at the gym.
I'm at the gym and I go to the leg extension machine, which is one where you lay down. You kind of got to get situated.
Yeah, you get to enjoy your back's flat.
I got headphones in. It all happens so quick. It's one of those things where it all happens so quick. And after the 5 seconds, I left being like, oh, I'm a bitch. I'm a total bitch.
Why?
I'll explain. So I get on the machine and this guy comes up and he's making a face like, and I'm like, oh, were you on here? Okay. And he doesn't say anything. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like,
yeah, the gym headphone situation really does complicate basic human interactions. I've been there.
So instinctively, I just pop off. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. And I get on. And then
you're a good Catholic boy. That's why you did that.
I'm a Christian boy, dude. I'm Protestant, dude.
You're full of guilt.
So I was like, okay. And I popped off. And then I see him. He puts all of his stuff down. By the machine. And I'm like, oh, wait. He wasn't even on the machine. Yeah. He just wanted the machine. And we were both going to at the same time. And he came over and basically just kicked me off the machine.
Yeah.
So he settles in. I'm like,
powered you down. Was he big? Was he a big bully?
He was. I mean, he wasn't like, some guys there are just like
meathead.
Just like anatomically wrong. Yeah. He's just kind of a beefy dude, like nothing. We would have.
Did he look like an incel who'd be posting online?
No.
Yeah, he's got his shit together.
Yeah, I'll explain kind of what I'm talking. I don't want to get
too. Do you feel as if he felt a sense of entitlement? Dude. If I could put a quote on my gravestone,
he might have been dating. He might have been like the husband of our friend Craterface. The same sort of mental or self-entitlement.
My life's journey, if anything, whatever this becomes,
right,
in however way it goes down. The tagline has to be Zach Powers, a war on entitlement.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole goal the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Is these people think that they got something and you got to tell them that they don't. That's what makes the world go round.
And this is, okay, you know what they call it?
What?
They call that so you think you're better than me? It's the so you think you're better than me mentality.
Yeah.
Because if someone walks in and they're like,
sure.
I'm kind of better than all these people and I can behave differently than them because of who I am.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know I don't have that, but okay. I do have the radar. What I'm saying is I don't like people who are coming in.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I just didn't make that. I didn't want to claim that.
Yeah. The war on, those who are entitled. But anyway, the guy came in and then I popped off and I saw him settle in. And then basically it was me looking at this, what just happened. And I was like, if anyone saw what just happened, I just looked like I got...
Yeah, but does that guy owe him money or something?
Hey. It more so like, it was like I was a little tiny dog and he was a big dog.
Yeah,
I just got pup. Big dog.
You got big dog.
I was laying on the machine.
You got thrown off the monkey bars.
Dude, I was on it. I was laying down about to work out and then he comes over and then like says, get up. I get up immediately and he sets his shit down and starts working. I was like... Yeah. Oh fuck!
And people see that
big dog.
Yeah, and they see big dog. And like, what does this guy run a cartel or something?
Dude,
he gets people to just get off the machine when he walks in. That's like Tony Soprano behavior.
Okay. The thing is, it's in my brain. I'm used to working out like within the 24-hour fitness with like such like cool bros where we're looking out, right? And this guy, I'm usually, if someone says, "Oh, I'm on that machine. Is it okay?" I'm immediately like, "You got it, man. I'll figure out something else," because it wasn't a big deal. But then I was like, oh, dude, this motherfucker just made me his bitch, dude. But now, never again. Never again.
You say that?
Dude,
I say the same thing. Oh, if it's him?
If it's him, I'm be like,
if
dog.
It's him, you got a big... This is prison rules, dude.
Yeah.
You got to big dog him. You gotta come back to net zero, bro, because you're at -1 right now, and you gotta come back to.
The thing is, though, if I try to like big dog him and be like, "Oh, get up from the machine," then I'm instigating a fight, which I'm not ready for. But if I'm on the machine,
you're not instigating a fight.
But okay, if he's on the machine, I'm like, "Oh, hey, I went on that machine." First of all, he's not getting up. He's not getting up. He's already big dogged me before. He's like, "You're a fucking chihuahua." Dude.
Yeah, you've pack mentality. He's already asserted dominance.
So.
It's tricky.
The next time he's like, the fact that I'm still thinking about this means
here's what you got to do. The next time you gotta shove somebody else. You gotta when he walks in, You kick some other little pup.
Yeah, but
off.
it's paying the negativity forward. Now I'm the asshole. You know what I mean? Where's it end, Zach?
It ends when an employee comes in and starts, beating everyone up.
Exactly.
Like that's when it ends. Is when you have 7 guys fighting.
Oh.
It ends at a UFC match. This is how guys become MMA fighters.
What do you think the biggest fight that's ever gone down in a 24-hour fitness is? How many people do you think would be
brawl?
How many people do you think were not bystanders, but how many people do you think were swinging in the biggest fight that's ever gone down? At a 24-hour fitness and then at a Planet Fitness.
Okay.
Because they're different sizes for sure.
People go to Planet Fitness are pussies. All right, so they're not fighting.
I agree.
You go to like a Gold's Gym. Those guys only know fighting. They came from prison.
Yeah.
So at a 24-hour fitness, it's kind of a little bit in the middle. I'd say the biggest fight in a 24-hour fitness, in the heat of it, swinging, 7.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, 2 squads. Yeah. It's 2 squads of bros, both in 3.
Okay.
And then they come in. It's kind of like Space Jam. Like they come in, start to, you put my dumbbell there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think you're gay. And then, one guy.
Immediate.
Yeah. Someone throws out like a racial slur or a homosexual slur.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. And it's too much adrenaline and anger.
Yeah, you're right.
And creatine just fueling this hate speech filled tussle.
And also, if you're a guy like me and you're in a 24-hour fitness and you see a race war happen.
Yeah. I'm out, dude. I'm
gonna do some cardio. I'm gonna go run around the building.
I don't care if there's more than 2 people fighting, I'm out. Yeah. I'm not gonna add anything to the fight. I'm not gonna. If there was an honorable ground to try and defend, I ain't gonna defend it. Like, it's not gonna happen.
No, I agree. I think and ultimately, this is what I also don't like. I don't like diplomats, man. I'm like, you gotta let that whole thing turn into ashes. And someone might die. Someone might smash a plate against someone's head. It could happen, but you know what? It's gonna happen it's gonna happen now, or it's gonna happen later. Let it reach its logical conclusion, and then we can all move on.
You can't be idle on a moving train, dude.
No.
Who said that? Howard Zinn?
Maybe. We got quotes, dude. We got my grandpa's quote. Who's Howard Zinn? I'm not well-read.
A very liberal Marxist-esque scholar. I think he wrote People's History of the United States. You know that book?
Dude, I'm such a knucklehead, dude.
Read it.
You know what? I do know that book.
Yeah. It's just listen to Rage Against the Machine album. It's that you'll pick it up.
Cool.
It's the same shit.
That's how I always...
Which, biggest news of the
do
pod.
we want to go that way?
Drop. Rage is back on tour.
Yeah.
They're coming back. No LA dates.
Right.
Which is very interesting. They're playing Coachella, which is not LA.
No.
That people think that. Do you know that people think that? People think that like Coachella.
Dude, people think
that doesn't count.
Buddy, people will. I had a relative come in and she was like, "Hey, we're in LA." It was like my cousin Kim, and I'm like, "Oh, cool. Like, let's get dinner." And she's like, "So we're in Newport Beach." I'm like,
"Whoa.
You're not." I was like, she's like, "Can you get down here tonight at like 7?" I was like, "Kim, dude, you're not in LA. You're in Newport Beach.
You're in OC. Isn't that OC?
That's OC. That's deep OC."
Yeah,
so she's like,
fuck that.
Because you flew into LAX does not mean you're in Los Angeles.
No.
People think, "Oh, I'm in San Diego. Let's hang out." I'm like,
"Hey, dude, I just flew into LA. Like, you want to meet this restaurant?" I'm like, "Yeah, what part of town you in?" "Oh, I'm in Tijuana."
Yeah.
"Oh, what? Word?"
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
See you in 10.
Dude, Rage is back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's not. There's nothing else to say.
Yeah.
They're coming back fighting the good fight.
Are they going to do a new album, you think?
I would pray. I would like to see that.
Oh, okay.
I would, as much as I would love to go to a Rage Against the Machine show, God knows what those crowds are like. Oh my God. They probably smell horrendous. First of all, 90%.
Dude,
men.
it's guys like us, man.
90% men. A lot of Che Guevara t-shirts purchased at a Walmart. A lot of
I don't think so,
fans.
Man. But no, dude, it's us. It's guys like us, man. It's guys that fancy themselves rebels and revolutionaries, man.
Bro, I don't think
that have podcasts.
They're about to sell out a whole tour of arenas.
There's a lot of guys. We're pretty
Do you know how many fucking arena acts there are still? Think about it. Like, really think about it. Like, a Foo Fighters, Green Day.
You seen rock bands? Is that what you're talking about?
Band. I mean, yeah, we're not talking about pop. Like, you can't. They're not really measurable the same way. I don't think. Either way, that's business talk. What I'm just saying is.
But what I want to say though is, okay, not only is Rage Against the Machine, because I feel like if you listen to this, you know we like Rage Against the Machine, dude. They're on tour with RTJ.
Yeah,
which is almost for me now. I'm like, just the fact that they're together and they're gonna do that song together.
Yeah,
is pretty tight.
It's a good thing.
Dude, he can rap, man. Zach can rap.
Yes, he is. Of course he can. It's very unfortunate when people cast Rage in the same net
as Limp
Bizkit or Tool.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck Tool. Everyone's like, Tool's got a new album. No. Shut up. Go listen to it at a goddamn Big Lots where you bought it.
No, go listen to it at Hot Topic with the 6 sample CD things, man.
Yeah.
That was the first time I listened to Tool.
Yeah.
Was at a Hot Topic. Push the button.
These big
number 6.
Headphones on.
Yep.
You hear some like super low res quality file of
and
like
some
Korn, Freak on the Leash.
Some guy with plugs behind you, like being real. You like that? Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna ring it up. Like, don't ring it up. Dude, I don't like.
Ring it up.
Leave me. Like,
I'm gonna get you this, dude. You need this,
dude. Hot Topic. It's like the shape of the store. They'll trap you.
It is a trap.
You know, it's like a skinny like hallway, and then you're in the back of it listening to a Perfect Circle album you didn't want to listen to. And you're like, it's like $16. You're like, fine, I'll take it.
Fine, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm holding a fucking. I'm holding a She Wants Revenge shirt. I don't understand what happened.
This band isn't good. I hate.
Why do I have an Atreyu hoodie? I'm just $70.
Oh my god, I have size
gauges.
12 gauges. What happened?
Gauges, dude. Fucking Hot Topic is lost. Hot Topic is just.
I have no relationship with my mother.
It's just.
My mom won't talk to me. I went into Hot Topic and
my dad doesn't see me as a son anymore. He just thinks I'm this weird guy who lives in his house. We have no connections anymore. You
got to bounce it out. You got to walk into an Aeropostale after, dude.
Yeah, my dad told me he wishes I was a different person. I'm just trying to be me and rock this. Fuck, I'm trying to think of a great band. What's a great Hot Topic band?
Oh, the most
the perfect blend of obscure but also relative. Of Hot Topic.
It's like some sort of like gimmicky. Is it ICP or is that too?
No, they're too big. They're way bigger.
Is it Bring Me the Horizon?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, or like asking. Do you know Asking Alex?
I got this all-time low shirt.
Okay, yeah, yeah. They had a very eclectic mix, but they definitely had. You knew what shirts you were gonna come out there with.
Yeah.
You definitely had an all-time low shirt, and then you also had like the darker stuff. You had like a Slipknot or Children of Bodom. You walk out with a Children of Bodom t-shirt. That's what it is.
Yeah. Hot Topic's like, listen, we don't care what bands you like. You're all dating girls of questionable age.
Yeah.
They're all welcome in that fraud. Doesn't matter if you're rocking Pantera or Man Overboard. Yep. You're a predator. And dude, we sell clothes to predators. That's what Hot Topic is.
Okay, I met this girl one time. And she was it was at a Halloween party. She was all like gothed out, right? Yeah. She was like in the goth. She was like goth scene type.
Was she like an Oakland Raiders fan for fucking Halloween or something?
No, not even.
Just goth?
Just straight. Dude, she was okay, but she's like, I'll show you a picture of her, but she was like gothed out, right?
Yeah.
Goes to the goth clubs and stuff. And she was telling me how she was hung up on this. She's hot too, right? She's like 21 or something. She's like telling me how she was like hung up on this guy, and I'm like, oh, cool, like whatever, you know. And she was telling me, and then she says, yeah, I mean, it's because there's an age difference. I'm like, oh, how old is this guy? And she's like, yeah, he's like 47. I was like,
whoa,
what?
Whoa, oh, now I see what's going on,
dude. So I'm like, do you have a picture of this? Because she's saying he's all gothed out. He has all this like makeup.
Dad's friend?
Yeah, dude. Probably.
Do you need a way out?
Yeah, dude. No, she was infatuated with this man. So I'm like,
of course she is. She doesn't know anything. She's 21. Like
maybe 21, 20, something like that. She's young. And I'm like,
she's not 47.
No.
That's for damn sure.
No. I don't even, dude, I bet her mom wasn't 47.
Her mom would be like, dude, that guy was gross in high school.
That dude was crusty, dude.
God.
Yeah.
And she's like some hot, if she's like some hot young like goth chick.
Yeah.
Who's this 47-year-old guy?
Let me tell you.
James Vanderbeek? Like,
Okay, not just he's okay. This is
or a coke dealer.
Because I wanted more the latter.
There you go.
Probably
there
more
go.
so the latter. But I was like, show me. I'm like, I want to see I want to see the 47-year-old man. Also, she wasn't fucking him. She was blowing him, not fucking him. I guess he had a weird thing where he like didn't want to.
Okay, so this is for sure really become apparent. This
it's
is
a real
coke dealer with sexual repressed energy.
Right. Okay, so I was like, show me pictures, dude. I want to see I'm like, what does a 47-year-old man that you're fucking look like? Goth dude.
Yeah.
She showed me him. Oh my gosh, dude. This guy is wearing a cut off black shirt. He's jacked.
Hot start. Yeah.
He's jacked. A cut off black like collar shirt. Okay. Do you feel me?
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that really clicked in.
White face,
it
white
really
makeup.
Clicked in. This is basically a male stripper. That's what I meant. If you have a cut off black button up shirt with collar, you're gonna pull your dick out for some old ladies. That's what you are.
Yes. But for some but he was goth, dude. He had white face and like black eyeliner.
Like
and then
Michael, like he's in the Misfits, like Michael Graves.
No, not Misfit style. Very, very like emo goth Criss Angel. 47-year-old.
Oh, the mystery angle.
Yes.
The mystery goth.
And
yeah, you're like, this guy's cool. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have sex, or is he gonna trap me in a closet?
yeah,
Like,
that's basic. I think he trapped her in a closet, but didn't have sex. I think they just. All I remember is her
like,
telling me that
tricks on you.
Can you edit this out? Come with the beep.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, basically, she was like, yeah. She at one point, I was like, oh, it's crazy you guys aren't having sex. Yeah, but he the shit out of me yesterday. I was like,
what kind of bitch is this, dude?
You got it. You got
gnarly.
That out.
Yeah, who is this chick, dude? How do you know her?
She was cool. She was a friend of a friend, you know.
She's just talking about getting at a party.
Yeah, but I was like, I just told her, I was like, I was like, dude, props to this guy.
Yo,
for
good
like,
for you.
Yeah,
Have fun when you guys go to fucking court.
Oh,
Can't
I'm
wait
sure,
to watch your relationship
Yeah.
deteriorate on live PD.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's definitely gonna happen. Dude, what kind of just imagine the toxic energy of 21, 47, both goth. Don't fuck, but she'll like,
yeah.
What is the power dynamic there? Who really is holding the reins? That's
most people that try to tell me they're bullshit. I'm always like, you know, trying to escape. But this one, I'm like, I'll stick around.
yeah.
I want to. And then she showed me the picture. I'm like, this is good. I'm like, I'll listen. But it was funny because I was like, that's wild. I'm like, that's crazy.
It's fun to see how many guys think that Criss Angel is still like super cool. Like, dude,
Not a lot,
if
right?
If you're a magician, dude. In terms of like raking in chicks as a magician, think of all the if Criss Angel's the top of like the chick magnet magician, I can't imagine there's been a sexier magician than Criss Angel. And I say that very deliberately. I'm saying the bar's very low.
You got Criss Angel, and you got the guy that like lived in an ice cube for 9 months.
What's that guy's name?
Blaine? David Blaine. Yeah.
Oh, dude, David Blaine and Criss Angel are like, you know that they got beef.
Oh, for sure. But you also know,
Criss Angel's like, dude, I'm a fucking poet. And David Blaine's like, yeah, well, I got stacks.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the dynamic.
I think, you know what? I bet they get lunch sometimes.
You think so? Like power business lunches?
Here's the thing, though. Those guys, they both fuck, dude.
Yeah.
And they both could probably get together and be like, it's good to be us, huh?
Yeah.
They know there's plenty for everyone. I think so.
I bet they fuck each other, but like
probably
secretly.
Probably.
I bet if you're I bet
I'm
Criss
saying
Angel
they're cool.
doesn't I think Criss Angel doesn't have a gender anymore. He is completely fluid.
Oh, is he?
Yes. Criss Angel, I have to imagine, is just like, I'll fuck anyone, dude. Warm hole's a warm hole. I'm a magician.
You think he's gender fluid?
I think he's gender fluid.
I actually don't really know what he looks like now. I have an idea of what he looks like, but I'm not sure if it's true.
His picture is almost certainly the backdrop right now. Pull it up just so we can react to this live. Criss Angel versus David Blaine. Who's got the... I feel like Criss Angel was always more of like a magician's magician.
Yeah, he's a little more...
David Blaine's a little more mainstream. He'd be on like Oprah and they're like, bro, you're a sellout. Are you even doing this for like the love of the game anymore?
Oh, I think Criss Angel's the one that's a little more style over substance, a little
You
more
think so?
gimmicky, a little more like I'm kind of a I'm kind of a warlock slash.
He's like a Tarantino,
right? I think
whereas
Copperfield is more the like I'm a illusionist. He probably fancies himself. Yeah. I've said fancy.
Yeah, he's like
himself
Coppola. He's like Coppola. Yeah. He's back there in now. Criss Angel's like, I'm Tarantino, dude. I'm gonna say fuck, and I'm gonna make shit disappear, and I'm gonna say the N word, and people are gonna be like, what? That's weird. And he's like, oh, it's like an illusion. So
everyone's like, no, dude, you said the N word.
Look at this bitch, dude. God damn it. He looks better now, dude. He fucks now. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. Criss
this
Angel
guy is now.
Yeah. I'd fuck this dude,
up.
man.
He wised up.
Yeah,
but like his look was very 2006.
Okay, let me tell you, this right here, this is what the guy. I'll send this to you. This is what he looked like. This is what that guy that the girl showed me the picture on the phone. He looked like this. And it's funny because I'm like, dude, this guy's got to go to work on Monday, but he looks like this on Saturday.
Yeah. Some of his coworkers really want to see the fucking curtain pulled. Yeah, you know. Oh, I love when like nerdy, weird, like, cause this guy's still a loser. Like that's the thing. Let's be clear about this. Like, doesn't matter how much money you get. Doesn't matter how many times you're on Fear Factor or fucking Oprah or whatever else was going on in 2006. You're still a guy who looks like you manage a Hot Topic. Thus, you got nobody's respect,
dude. But he crushes. So he earns my respect in a weird way.
You think he does? I hate when they have like the weird like V.
The weird, the man. V, yeah, like dude. Chicks love
the thing that leads right to family court.
The cum gutters, dude. Call them what they are.
The cum gutters, is that what they are?
Dude, that's what people call them, man.
Dude, Criss Angel.
Dude, I'm pro Criss Angel.
For
the record, you got it, Criss Angel.
Criss Angel looks like he'd steal my identity. You know what I mean?
No, dude, he don't need your identity, man.
I know he doesn't need
it,
but
he's too busy crushing.
I don't think he's crushing as hard as you think.
I bet he is, man. You know, the only reason I think this...
His girlfriend?
The only reason I think this...
Oh, shit. Criss Angel's son relapses in cancer battle.
Oh, now I'm...
Oh, dude, he's got a son.
You should feel... I've never dissed Criss Angel. I respect the game, dude.
Listen.
Criss Angel, he's cool in my book, dude.
This is a picture of Criss Angel...
Flava Flav and
Carrot Top.
Yeah.
If that's the crew you're running with, but now look at him. Now he looks like he should have a fucking Netflix original series.
Yeah, I'd give it to him.
Like an acting role. He looks like the guy from You.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a great stubble.
And then just a few years. Hey, look at the difference one PR agency can make.
Dude, buddy. But the thing that that's not even it, because that was like back.
He leaned in.
If this was 10 years ago, we would have looked at him and be like, where'd he get that jacket, dude?
No. When Criss Angel was out on the streets in real time, I remember being 14 being like, this dude's lame.
The thing is, though, dude, here's what I'm saying. A lot of times, I think a lot of us guys hate on guys that are just really doing well with chicks, especially when we were little dorks. We were like, what a lame loser. But I think it was because we knew he was pulling, dude. And we were jealous because we were dorks.
Dude, but not like, I don't hate a guy like Brad Pitt or Matthew McConaughey. I am like, oh, those are cool guys. They're good actors, Criss Angel, though, you're like, come on. You know what it is you get mad when you see a dude who should be lower than you on the totem pole, but isn't. And you're like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
How? You're right. You're right then.
It's that spiky jacket.
How did this... dude, if you ever are like, man, I don't think I can achieve my dreams, like my lofty goals. Like I just want to be, in entertainment, or I want to see...
Yeah.
Make your iPhone wallpaper a photo of Criss Angel and wake up every morning when you look up and it says 7 a.m. Should I go work out? That motherfucker's got $7 million, and he's gonna go work out today.
Yeah. But I like Criss Angel. And okay, when this girl was telling me this story and showing me this picture, in my head I was like, when I'm 47 and I haven't really been able to develop a sustainable, fulfilling relationship.
Yeah.
In my head I was like, okay, this is an option. I can hook up with girls that look like this when I'm 47.
Listen, it's just a matter of
on a spiky jacket.
You got to brand yourself.
Put my hair
if you find
my
yourself
face.
in the right brand, then anything's possible.
Yeah. So I'm not. I am no hate, dude. No hate toward Criss or this man.
He's got to be on Cameo, right?
Who, Criss?
Criss Angel.
I'm pretty sure we did see him. Do we want to check that out?
No, hold on. I might have it. I might have the app, or did I delete it?
We can look it on. We can look it on here. Oh, we need to check out Mayor Bloomberg's Neat Dad thing. Do you want to watch that real quick? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we could close on this.
We can close on Cameo. Okay.
So this
you
is
want to explain this
from Mike. This is an ad from Mike Bloomberg,
presidential candidate,
Instagram.
Mike Bloomberg.
Now I know you see this and you think, "Oh, I'm looking at a meme of Mike Bloomberg because he's AK." You know, if you don't know Mike Bloomberg, he's a billionaire in New York, who's trying to beat another billionaire from New York, and he's basically buying his way into the election.
Yeah.
You know, like no one's voting for him, but
Like
he's
Tom
still,
Steyer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tom Steyer. I watch ads for that guy. I'm like, dude, I don't even think you want to be president. Like his ads are so fucking like fake. Have you ever seen him? Like he'll there's like footage of him like holding like a rally in a park, but there's like 6 people, and then there'll be like stock footage from like other big rallies of people being like, yeah.
Oh, is it really?
It's real bad.
Oh, Tom.
Poor Tom. What are you doing? Anyway, Mike Bloomberg's doing the same thing. And I guess you can buy ads as memes now?
Yeah.
What a world.
Well, it's just an Instagram post. It's just a sponsored Instagram post.
No, it's not, though.
It is.
No, it's not. Because this is not an ad. Like, you go through Instagram, you get a sponsored ad, right?
Yes.
This is a real content that this
No, but
page
I've worked.
Neat Dad.
So I've worked in this industry before.
Yeah.
And Neat Dad was paid.
I know that.
And they have to put sponsored here.
But I'm saying that's shitty because when you get a sponsored ad on Instagram, you know it's an ad because it's like it's formatted differently. There's a little thing that says like sponsored on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Mike Bloomberg is really getting under people's psyche.
Well, no, not even because it doesn't say sponsored because they don't have to. All you have to do, if you're getting paid for a post, the only thing you have to do, you don't have to run it as an ad or anything. All you got to do is put hashtag sponsored. Yeah. And you're legally fine.
I know. And that's what he did. I'm not saying,
I love it, dude. I respect it. And also he got a good writer to write this because this is a very funny joke.
Yeah.
This is a very nuanced, funny joke.
It is. Dude, it's someone. Mike Bloomberg hired someone who's making fun of Mike Bloomberg online.
And making fun of Instagram culture, which is American culture. It's just,
yeah,
bravo.
It's like, hey, Mike, you hired some interns. You found some kids who probably have their own YouTube show saying horrendous garbage.
I love it.
Can we get our podcast on Live Leak only?
Can
we? I've really thought about this being the future. I think this is the future of podcasting. I think we're going back. I think we're going back to terrestrial radio.
What do you mean?
I wonder if in this woke future, and I know that sounds so lame.
Dude, the woke future is done, man. Everyone's screaming the N-word on the streets.
Yeah,
and saying
that's true. Dude,
racial slurs and
the amount of
homophobic
homeless
slurs.
black guys who have called me the N-word is hilarious. It's awesome. It's like
I'm not saying any. This is you go ahead.
I just think it's funny, dude. Come on, when a black dude, homeless guy, calls you the N-word, and just because we're there, it's funny. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't even want that guy to be taken off the street. I'm like, this is.
I think in general, the one thing that will always make me laugh, anything. I remember I was crossing the street one time and this guy called me, in a funny way. He called me the N-word, and I was it was a black dude. It was me and another guy I didn't know, and we were crossing the street, and a guy blew through the intersection, and then I can't even describe it. He calls us the N-word. It was funny, and the other guy was even more yuppie white than me, so he called him the N-word, who was further from the N-word, and I just black dudes calling white dudes the N-word is pretty funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Criss Angel
is on Cameo.
Absolutely.
I know everyone's wondering.
Here's this is what we're going to end on.
The over-under. What is his rate?
Yeah.
What is his rate?
Do you want to take the, so basically, wait, don't.
I'm not going to click it. I want to see how it's priced.
Okay, this is a person we never heard of.
Who is it? Chrissy Danielle?
Yeah, this is a YouTube star and $25. All right.
20. Okay.
You just want a reference?
It's just a round number. I didn't know if it was $30 per session. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's a flat rate, dude.
I lost it. Soup Nazi's on there. I always see Soup Nazi's photo on Cameo. All right, Criss Angel. If that YouTuber's doing 25.
Do you want to take the first? Do you want the guess or do you want to take the over-under? Do you want me to bet the line?
Let's do Price is Right style.
Well, yeah, it's either less or more. So there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm dumb.
Do you want to take the first guess, or do you want me to take the?
I'll take the first guess because I feel like you're better with numbers and you're gonna win this. So I need a handicap.
Okay.
Criss Angel, $55.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dude, no one on YouTube, Chrissy Collins, who does God know what. She makes fucking
You're only
toy unboxing videos. If she can charge 25, my dude Criss Angel, dude, he makes a fucking building disappear. Dude, he's worth 55. You don't think he is?
No, I think it's significantly more.
Oh. Okay. Well then
you don't want to rearrange your bet?
No, I'm sticking to 55.
This is easy money. All right, I'm gonna take the over. I think you're so.
Come
I think
on,
you're gonna
pick a number. Pick a number.
Well, I'm gonna take 56, dude.
No, not like that. What do you think the
That's
number?
you
I
have to
legitimately think his number is around 55. What do you legitimately think his number is around? Because if you're gonna be like, oh, I'll say 56, and it's like 100 and
I'm giving you the second chance.
I don't want this because this doesn't matter. We're not getting anything else. I want to know what dollar amount do you think he charges?
Okay, so here's the thing. I definitely gonna take the over, but I think
what is the number?
I think he's $150.
$150. All right.
Ready?
Well, read them and weep.
Oh,
wow! Notify me when available. So you win. I mean, you win. Like temporary unavailable. What happened, Chris? You okay, bud?
Well,
dude, he
Oh, wow.
He is a magician because we just looked at those pictures and he looks like a hunk, and then here he looks like Gene Simmons. Like now, not cool Gene Simmons either.
Also, it's another situation where it's like, is it Criss Angel? Because
do you think he just was trying to launch like a porn career and then kind of pivoted? Like they in the last second they were like, bro, listen, everything your brand so far, this like goth, will he or won't he like sexually assault me guy? It's working, but we need another angle. And he's like, oh man, well, I'm in Hollywood. I go live by the Magic Castle. I go do magic, and they're like, fuck yes, Chris, get it.
I think they told him, they're like, man, you know what? You're really handsome. You don't have to sell your soul to be famous.
Yeah,
you can
we need to find a lane that is open. We need to find a lane that has no hot guys. What is that lane? Magicians.
Yeah.
And he popped in and changed the fucking game, dude. And look at him now. He's on a poster crawling through a vagina with some
ripping open
looks
a vagina.
like an 80s movie. Like he's about to come in and just fight some ghosts. He really, I mean, that's the American dream, my dude.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I agree. I'm like, and again, dude, I'm pro Criss Angel.
I am pro Criss Angel
too now. You got it,
I'm not
dude.
trying to, dude.
Yeah.
I've said this. You can't knock the hustle.
You can't. That's what it is, dude. You gotta respect the game.
Can't knock the hustle.
Yeah, don't play or hate, man.